Coalition Lagos Assembly to meet community leaders on Tuesday. Ogun Ondo in fresh battle over oil-rich boundary island. Wando records 3.2 billion revenue amid oil production surge in Nigeria. Front page of the Punch. This morning you can also see a picture of protesters joining an anti-US demonstration in front of the US consulate in Islamabad, Istanbul, I should say, Turkey, at the weekend. Front page of the Punch this morning. Let's go to the Tribune newspaper today. West African leaders meet in Ghana, agree on regional security framework. Say region, now global epicenter of terrorism and violent extremism. Oil spill, Ijaw youth threatened to shut down oil facilities. Oil discovery at Eba, Ogun government reaffirms jurisdiction, cites legal and historical evidence. Oyo National Park Office, police arrest 7 suspects. That's on the front page as well. My team will continue where I stop in 2027, says Makinde, as Peter Obi Lord's governor for uplift of state. Labour Party holds congresses in March. Oti Usman urge Abure others to sheath their swords and seek reconciliation. Party wishes Obi well in ADC. Your victory is temporary, Abure's camp replies. Front page of the Tribune today. Osho Assembly vows to recover oil diverted LG funds, restate oversight, legislative powers over LGAs. Front page of the Tribune today. Right, still coming from the Tribune, just above the masthead this morning. Free meters, discos defy minister's directive. Focus on Band A customers. Concern over huge cash outside banking system despite surge in digital transactions. Front page of the Tribune today. Right, let's switch over to the Guardian newspaper this morning. Front page of the Guardian today. House defend delay in passage of Electoral Act Amendment Bill. Boundary killing on Wufiri shut schools imposes curfew. Data protection ecosystem creates 23,000 jobs, generates 5.2 billion naira revenue. Nigerians turn to survival businesses as formal jobs dry up. Front page of the Guardian today. Just from the entertainment side, Grammys 2026, Nigeria misses out as Tyler claims another win. That's on the front page as well. 2027, Atiku talks with ADP leaders amid Obi-Kwankwaso alliance rumor. Front page of the Guardian today. Obi 14 on board on multiple foreign trips. 2027 agenda. AFDB's $3.9 million program to boost Nigeria's energy sector. Center urges Tinubu to make visa access part of bilateral deals. Nigeria prioritizes AI as Musk plans 1 million satellite to power innovation. OT takes control of Labour Party as party plans Congress's convention. Federal government intensifies measles vaccination, seeks media support. Still coming from the Guardian today, Zamfara Police Command arrests 21 persons over illegal mining in 2 councils in the state. Troops neutralize ISWAP commander, 3 fighters in Borno and Yobe. And finally from the Guardian today, Kajuru, 80 abducted church worshippers escape bandits' den. Front page of the Guardian. Quick one before we go on our first commercial break this morning. General Musa Al-Coup attempt was foiled at planning stage. That's a lead story from the Nation today. It has a writer. That's a quote from the Minister of Defense. Doing a coup now is impossible. Nigerians would have resisted it. That's on the front page. How government policies reshaped forex transactions. That's according to the finance minister. Why Labour Party won't go into coalition by OT. I will produce my next successor in your state, Makinde boast. And finally, ISWAP second in command killed in massive attack. Front page of the Nation today. We'll take our first commercial break of the morning. When we return, we'll be analyzing the stories across the dailies for you. Do stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star double cubes. made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggi brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggi double cubes today. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Win from over 80 million naira in cash and exciting prizes in the Golden Hunt promo.
This promo, there's no need for advert anymore.
Because
my mom alone can hunt down any gist. How much more 80 million naira in prizes with the whole family involved?
Naija, let the Golden Hunt begin. Just buy any Golden Morn Golden Hunt 30 gram or 45 gram promo pack. Look inside for a unique code and dial *8011*1# for a chance to win big. Promo ends April 15, 2026. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Láti ọdún 1960 ni a ti ń kọ́lé. Ṣùgbọ́n tayọ àwọn ọ̀nà àti afárá a kó àwọn èròǹgbà láti sopọ̀ ní ìletò gbogbo jákèjádò.
Èèyàn mi, léde wa tilẹ̀ yàtọ̀, ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù so wá pọ̀.
Tayọ àwọn ibùgbé a kó ìbáṣepọ̀ láàrin àwọn ẹbí, ọ̀rẹ́ àti ará.
Ìyá mi, ìyá àgbà àti bàbá àgbà ti dé o.
Tayọ àwọn ọ́fíìsì a kó ìpìlẹ̀ fún ìfìdímúlẹ̀ ibùdó agbára ètò ọrọ̀ ajé ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà.
Àwọn kókó inú ìròyìn náà pẹ̀lú GDP.
Tayọ àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ a kó àwùjọ, iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ àti ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè. Tayọ àwọn ibùdó ìdárayá a kó ìnífẹ̀ẹ́sí àti ìmúlòkúkúdùn orílẹ̀-èdè. Pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ àwa àti yín, a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ìpìlẹ̀ àná àti òní. Pẹ̀lú àgbájọ ọwọ́, ó dájú pé a ó ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ àwọn ohun tó kàn. Lafarge ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Washin àtayọ ilé kíkọ́ nìkan.
Kò bá jẹ́ 24, 29 tàbí 32 ṣáà ti fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kàn tẹ 32FM949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo.
This year 2026, may you buy land.
Amen.
May you build houses.
Amen.
May you live long enough to dwell in them.
Amen.
And see your investments yield every return.
Now that we have prayed, it's time to take action. We are Soft Sands Property, and we've partnered with your darling station, 32FM 94.9, to kickstart your investment journey. Check out our lands at Orange Estate, Ido, off Ologuneru Road, and Mango Estates, Akufo, off Lifefort International School. A plot costs 3 million and 2 million naira respectively, with an option to structure payments for as long as 6 months. You can call or chat with Soft Sands on 0916 461 5000 or 0911-555-0055. Take your first step in owning your dream home today. Soft Sands Property, created to house the world.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggi Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggi Star double cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggi brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggi double cubes today. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Welcome back. Papers Review on 32FM 94.9. Remember, we're live on Facebook, 32FM 949. Fenye. Like, share, and comment there. So let's bring our analyst right now. Barrister Ogunla joins us virtually to help us make sense of the various stories across the dailies this morning. Barrister, good morning, sir. Good to have you. Your device is muted, Barrister.
Yes,
okay.
Over.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Month.
Yeah, wish you the same.
Yeah, good morning, Nigeria.
Right. So let's start off with an interview that the defense minister had on television yesterday, where he sort of gave us more insight into what played out at that alleged coup attempt. The Minister of Defense, retired General Christopher Musa, said that it was actually among the intended targets of that foiled coup plot against President Tinubu, revealing that the conspirators planned to arrest or shoot him if he had resisted. And he also said that the way Nigeria is right now, we have gone past the days of military coup, that even if those people had succeeded, Nigerians would have resisted the action that they took at the time. So two things now. I want you to tell us if, what do you make of his statement about Nigerians at that time would have resisted the action of the coup plotters? And then he says that Nigeria has also outgrown that level of military intervention in our democracy.
Yes, thank you, Toba. It is most unfortunate that this time in our evolution, we have to be looking at that kind of an alternative, that is seizing power in a manner that is inconsistent with the provisions of the Constitution. But be that as it may, I think the problem lies majorly with the people who are managing governance in our country and other countries in the continent of Africa. I said a few days ago, I think on your station too, the reasons for the 1966 coup, which displaced the civilian administration of the time. What were the reasons that led to that coup? The same happened in 1983, when the military took over from the civilians in a forceful manner. What were the reasons? So the question to ask is, have we gone past that stage in our evolution? Is governance becoming better than it was in 1966, in 1983? Very sadly, the answer, in my opinion, is a capital NO. We have not grown past 1966 and 1983. And so, I beg to disagree with the Honorable Minister for Defense that if indeed that coup had succeeded, that Nigerians will fight them off. In the contrary, I believe that there would have been celebration on the streets, because Nigerians are suffering under this democratic dispensation than they have ever suffered, in the history of this country. So I beg to strongly disagree with the Honorable Minister for Defense.
Right. Okay, let's quickly leave that story and go to the National Assembly, where there are concerns over the delay in the passage of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. There's a report here from the Vanguard which talks about the possibility of the elections being not going as scheduled unless the National Assembly concludes its work on the amendment of electoral bill within 3 weeks and gets President Tinubu to give his assent to it. That 2027 election may be postponed or conducted with the 2022 electoral law. So there is fresh anxiety over the fate of the elections, heightened over the weekend following Thursday's decision of the House of Rep members to step down consideration of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. This was concerned by opposition parties, civil society organization, that delays with the National Assembly could disrupt the country's electoral timetable, because if it's not passed on time, it will revert to the one that was used last time. And we understand the controversy that trailed the last election over whether the law was clear on the electronic transmission of results, whether it was the discretion of the Electoral Commission. So there are those who are pushing this amendment bill to clearly state the position of the law going forward regarding transmission of results. So I want to get your take on this supposed delay in the National Assembly, the need to expedite action on this bill as we look forward to a more credible process next year.
Yes, thank you very much, Toba. It is most unfortunate. I mean, the delay by the National Assembly. The Electoral Act is a major instrument which lays out the framework for the regulation of the electoral process. There is therefore the need for a timeous enactment as guidance for the electoral process. For instance, imagine the crisis generated by Section 84 of the Electoral Act, particularly subsections 2 and 12, on mode of nominating candidates, whether it be direct, indirect, or consensus. Then who qualifies as delegates to the primaries of political parties? You will also remember the problem we had with the Taraba APC governorship candidates.
Yeah.
So, in all, parties need time to study the Electoral Act and to act with purpose, which, in my view, would reduce to the barest minimum the involvement of the courts in pre-election matters. Again, consider Section 28, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act, which mandates INEC to issue a notice of election not later than 360 days before the day of election. The delay is no doubt heightening fears of an unnecessary extension of elections, or the recourse to the 2022 Electoral Act, which many Nigerians see as being fraught with inconsistencies. So we can only hope that the National Assembly will take cognizance of these problems and find a way around it. It is the duty of the National Assembly to identify cracks or faults on the line and come up with appropriate responses. And those responses are really needed now, considering what we went through in 2023.
Right. Okay, so let's leave that one. There is this special report here from The Guardian that talks about how Nigerians have turned to survival businesses as formal jobs are drying up. It says poor infrastructure, support undermining entrepreneurship, new businesses take 24% of small savings, and poor Nigerians are actually prioritizing, some of these survival menial jobs just to survive the current situation. So it says there's a dramatic shift in how millions of individuals seek to earn a living, with the majority turning into small businesses, accidental enterprises as well. So on the face value, the data suggests that a radical switch to entrepreneurship is happening, but beneath it also shows that people are just doing this not because they want to create sustainable wealth, but just because they want to survive. That's why some of these small businesses are springing up right now, and the profit they even make is not enough, according to this data by the Guardian newspaper. So, Barrister, what do you make of this? That Nigerians are switching to small businesses. It looks like people are becoming entrepreneurs, creating jobs and all of that. But on the beyond the surface, these jobs, according to this report, are not even enough to create sustainable wealth.
Toba, the truth of the matter is that owing to the inefficiency of government, Nigerians are switching to survival mode, not the business you talked about. They are switching to survival mode and anything goes. I posted a video, I think 2 days back, of little children that were scavenging from plates that were used at parties. And I felt very sad. I hope President Tinubu will see that video, because that should tell him what the country is leading is actually going through. In fact, look, go and check the developed countries. In China, for instance, you can have a factory stretching from Lagos end of the Lagos-Ibadan toll gate to Ibadan. One factory. Now imagine how many workers will be in such a factory. Why are we not thinking like that? All of these trips abroad, looking for investors in the country, what kind of investors are they looking for? Are we looking for portfolio investments? Because enough of all this nonsense we are seeing in this country. A governor is commissioning a road. They are cutting their tapes and people are clapping for them. We must start thinking of our human resources, the development of our human resources. Right now, we are wasting them. Brains, talents are dying in their millions because government is not looking towards their direction. We are looking elsewhere. It's like the Yorubas will say that what you are looking for in Sokoto is already in your Sokoto. That is exactly what is happening. Imagine what it would mean to have 150 million Nigerians gainfully employed. What would our GDP be? So government really needs to look at what we have and then plan with it for what we want. What we're doing now is not right. Nigerians are doing everything all for themselves, and it is not enough. I do agree, though. For instance, in China, the small and medium scale enterprises did a lot, to bring that economy to what it is today. But in Nigeria, there is no level playing ground. The government has not made, the necessary environment for such small and medium enterprises to thrive.
Right.
For instance, people are having to generate their own light when Mr. President and his people in the presidency are relying on solar. So is it not a message for all of us that we should not rely on their collapsing grid? So government really needs to do a lot.
Right. I want us to quickly link this story to the last report, but we have to go on this book. Let me just give you a hint. A report was released at the weekend by the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and it listed 10 countries, including India, Nigeria, among the top contributors to the global economic growth for 2026. The IMF data placed Nigeria at number 6 with a projected growth rate of 1.5%, while India was ranked ahead of the United States with 17% growth. Based on this data, the biggest contributors to global economy right now are China, India, above the United States, and Nigeria comes number 6 on that list. So I will be getting your take on that one, whether or not it's good news for us, in fact. So after this commercial break, we'll be back in a moment. Do stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes, double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Jẹ́ nínú ẹ̀bùn owó tó lé ní 80 million naira àtàwọn ẹ̀bùn míì tó jojú ní gbèsè nínú ìdíje Golden Hunt promo yìí.
Kò yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ìkéde yìí mọ́ rárá. Pàápàá tó tún ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀bùn owó tó jẹ́ 80 million naira àti ẹ̀bùn mìíràn tí wọ́n tún mẹ́nu bà.
Kí ló dé tó fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀?
Nítorí pé ìyá mi nìkan ti tó láti wá díẹ̀ tó tún lọ́rọ̀ owó tó jẹ́ 80 million naira nínú.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí ìṣàwárí náà bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ ṣáà ti ra yálà òdiwọ̀n 30 gram àti 45 gram Golden Mon Golden Hunt tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ yẹnu rẹ̀ wò fún nọ́mbà àrà ọ̀tọ̀ kan kí ẹ sì tẹ *8011*1# kẹ́lẹ̀ ní àǹfààní àti jẹ̀bù ńlá. Promo parí ní April 15, 2026. Golden Mon jẹ́ kí gbogbo ọjọ́ ó dàbí wúrà.
Ẹ̀yin fans mi.
It's okay.
Ẹ lọ sórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní 32FM 949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀
Asafu. It's okay.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes, double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Brother mi bá mi yọ̀. Mo ti ra àádọ́rin ẹgbẹ̀rún náírà fi pamọ́ nínú àkókò yìí. Ọdún December tó ń bọ̀ yìí á yàtọ̀ o.
Ìyẹn máa dá o. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jẹ́ wípé orí Smart Saver ló fi pamọ́ sí ni ẹgbẹ̀rún lẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta náírà yóò ti gorí ẹ̀ o.
Ìpín márùndínlógún ìdá ọgọ́rùn-ún lọ́dún kan nìyẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ẹ ti fi Smart Cash ra data, ra àkókò ìbánisọ̀rọ̀, ẹ tún fi sanwó àwọn ohun èlò. Ní báyìí, a ti fi Smart Saver kún o. O lè rí tó ìpín márùndínlógún ìdá ọgọ́rùn-ún gbà ní ọdún kan lórí iyekíye tí o bá fi pamọ́. Ojoojúmọ́ ni ìpín rẹ yóò máa wọnú àkáǹtì rẹ. O lè gba owó rẹ nígbàkigbà. Ohun tó dára jù ni wípé o lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú iyekíye. Dáúnlóòdù app Smart Cash kí ìwọ náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jẹ̀gbádùn. Smart Cash látọwọ́ Airtel. Òfin àti ọ̀rọ̀ àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ wà o. Money matter na sense.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Welcome back. Papers Review on 32 FM 94.9. We'll be opening the phone line shortly so you can also be a part of the conversation. But very quickly, Barrister, as I mentioned before, went on that break. What do you make of that data from the IMF? Nigeria is projected to contribute 1.5% to real GDP growth, thus placing Nigeria as the leading African economy ahead of several advanced emerging economies as well, including Germany, Brazil, and Indonesia. That 1.5% share exceeds most European nations combined. China remains the largest contributor, as I mentioned, followed closely by India. Good news for us, Barrister.
You see, Toba,
yeah,
a pit bull, no matter how beautiful or colorful it is on a post, it cannot provide immediate security for the pasting poster. I have lost confidence in all of these so-called data or what I call paper economics. Whatever growth the country is experiencing that is not being translated into real-time breakthroughs for the people of the country is, as far as I am concerned, paper economics and nothing more. IMF is not a body that I am going to rest my confidence on as giving us what we need. What is Nigeria producing? What are we selling to the international market? Oil? Or is it the informal sector that is taking care of our gold, our uranium, our bauxite, and many of the other, hard minerals that have been stolen by foreigners without any intervention by government. So what exactly are we selling to the international community? How is our business or our trade or our economy growing when over 180 million Nigerians have gone down the poverty line, the acceptable poverty line? So what kind of growth is that is not translated in the lives of the people? I beg.
Right.
Second base, Ojari.
Okay, let's open the phone lines now. 0705 500949. That's 0705 500949, 0809 700949, 0809 700949, 0906 200949. You can also drop your comment on Facebook. That's 32FM 949. You can call as well, 0906 200949. Let's quickly check some of the few comments we have on Facebook at the moment. Okay, let's take this call first. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, I can hear you. Good morning, sir.
Yeah. My name is Tayo. I'm calling from Ibadan here.
Okay.
Good morning, Barrister. I'm taking you up from the last comment you made about the economy. It's a good thing that Nigeria is among the fastest growing economy in Africa and in the world, so to say. It's a good thing to those of us who are in that in the accounting profession. That is that. So I'm taking you up on the issue of scavengers. During the time of President Obasanjo, Nigeria has the highest sale of $2 at that time. At that time, it was about $130 per barrel. Were there no scavengers at that time, Barrister? During the time of Jonathan, were there no scavengers? During the time of Buhari, were there no scavengers? On the issue of this insecurity we are talking about, Tinubu took over just less than 3 years ago. This thing has been on for the past 10 years. We just said it sometimes about 2 or 3 weeks ago. He said the issue of insecurity and all these insurgencies that are going on is much more longer than the civil war. The civil war itself ended within 2.5 years. Why are you putting all this blame on Tinubu? Is it Tinubu that said, I'm a farmer, I'm a practical farmer. I have 5 acres of land, farming at Agala, and 2 big fish farms. And people can bear me witness on this. A governor set us packing with over 1,000 farmers on that land. The land belongs to National Civil Resources Plantation. And I'm going to hit the nail on the head this morning. Is it Tinubu that has that governor to set us packing over 1,000 farmers? Or Oloruntoba made Western region what it was at that time through farming. And the governor said he doesn't want farming. We are talking of Fashola. Some time ago, somebody came to Fresh FM to tell us that Fashola is now announcing it's no longer farm settlement. What are we talking?
Right, thank you.
There has never been a time poor man enjoying anything in this country.
Yes.
I'm in my 70s.
Yes.
So it has been the toughest survival of the fittest.
Thank you, sir.
So please let us stop all these demons.
All right.
On your tax reform, you blame him that the one president candidate was saying that Tinubu was taxing poverty.
Okay, sir.
Can you imagine that?
Thank you, sir.
What did he do in his own state? He was there for 8 years. No single school was established.
Thank you, sir.
Only God saved my daughter at that time. My daughter was starving in that state.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank
you, sir. Thank you, sir. We need to give others. We need to give others a chance to contribute. All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm calling on Barrister. Please.
Thank you, sir.
The governor, don't stop shielding this governor.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Let's give other people the chance to also contribute.
Let me say this to my friend.
All right.
I don't think everything we have said this morning that Tinubu's name was mentioned. So where you came with putting the blame on Tinubu, I don't know. Is it that not oversensitivity? You have behaved like an LFO.
Please hold that thought, Barrister. Let's take this. Hello, good morning. Good morning, sir.
My name is Ade from UI.
Please, your radio. Please turn down the volume on your radio.
I will even put it off.
Okay.
I just want to encourage Barrister there to continue his good work. I do not know where he mentioned anybody's name. But that is the bottom line. That is what is in town now. The truth is bitter. it is me now that I'm now going to mention that the president is the reason for this. You can see what they mentioned in the news that they smuggle some names to the ambassadorial list. The president has no capacity even to be a local government chairman. I always say it, my brother. He was governor in 1999. Most of his friends are relapsing now. The ones that are now relapsing are already dead. Lam is gone. Adefat is gone. Adagu is gone. Now Shibita Konde is relapsing. Chief Oshoba is relapsing, enjoying their old age. This man is just disturbing Nigeria peace. There's nothing to say about it now. It's on insecurity. Go to Niger State now. They are showing live video to us that they are attacking military base freely without unchecked. There is an agreement between APC led by Tinubu and the Fulani to destroy Nigeria.
Okay.
That's the bottom line, just because Tinubu is desperate for power.
Okay.
That's the best of today.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, 0705 5949, 009 7949, 0906 200949. Those are the numbers to call if you want to chime in on the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm so much surprised that the barrister can call me that he can tell me that I'm behaving like an INT'L.
Oh.
I have children who are lecturers, field builders.
Okay.
I myself, I'm an accountant. I don't expect that from you. So that's an issue. To tell me I'm behaving like an INT'L, if it can lead to litigation now if I try to take it up on that statement. Because what I said is in the seat of Nigeria now. I'm not saying that the Tinubu is doing well on insecurity. What I'm saying is that the thing has been done long before he came here. I'm not saying Tinubu.
Okay. Sir, I think we should allow barrister to also
If you want to go to court,
okay.
I will be waiting for you there.
All right, sir. All right, sir.
When I said we're all Christian, we're all
all right, sir. Sir. Hold on, barrister. I think you should allow barrister to put things. All right, sir. Noted. So let's allow barrister to put things in the right context, so that you understand.
I did not intend the LFO I called you to be defamatory.
Okay.
You know the Yorubas who say LFO only to takitan. Who asked you that? Because everything we have said this morning, we never mentioned Tinubu's name.
Right.
And then you came and said, why are you blaming Tinubu? That's why I called you LFO.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
But if you want to go to court, I'll be waiting
all right.
for you there.
All right, good morning. Good morning, sir.
This is John Olariwaju calling from Agu.
All right, welcome. Yeah.
Anyway, the studio is hot this morning. Yeah. No problem. As far as I'm concerned, when we talk about whether the economy is okay or progressing during this administration, there's no problem about that. So I think the Nigerians will come out and say yes or no, because they have to reflect in our life. And if anyone or any Nigerian is going to be sincere with what is going on right now, I don't see that anyone can come out and say he seen the progressing in our economy reflecting his life. Look at from the day they work that this administration has come into the power by removing the subsidy. Since then, we have been one problem or the other economically. People have been complaining. It's just now that they are just saying the price of the commodity has started reducing. I don't understand that one. Last week or 2 weeks ago, they reduced the price of the fuel. People are saying, the motorists should reduce the price of the charges. At the end of the day now, what are we seeing now? I think when we stop deceiving ourselves and supporting the administration that even don't bother about human life, human beings, then you will understand the things. Thank you and good morning.
All right, thank you. All right, let's take this one. Hello,
my brother.
Yes, sir.
This is the economy they are talking about. Is it always on paper? Is it on paper? Mr. Abiodun just mentioned now that this Baba removed subsidy and said that he wants to fix refineries. How many refineries are working now? He's sharing money to bribe politicians to join them, to ask them to join his party. And somebody will come on here and say, you want to sue someone. Go and sue whoever you want to sue. That's the best for today.
Right, thank you. I think Barrister has already put things in the right in the context, saying that he didn't mean it to be defamatory, and that what he said was in reference to a proverb. Yoruba proverb for that matter. Okay, you can join the conversation once again. 0705 5949, 0809 7949, 0906 2949. On Facebook, this one says, okay, let me take this one. Oluwaseun Ruth says, good morning, 32 FM. To defeat the ruling party come 2027, a strong opposition party is needed, which I'll keep urging the opposition parties to put aside their differences and come together so as to take the mandate from the administration that keeps inflicting hardship on Nigerians. Ma Olibara says, this is Dr. Mrs. Olibara from Owerri. Thank you for joining us from all the way from Owerri, Imo State. Greed and avarice are the root cause. Okay, let me take this call. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Nee. I just want to draw attention to an aspect of the other man's contribution that we are kind of glossing over. No one can excuse the president because he is the man that has the buck stops at his table.
Yeah.
So we can't excuse him from whatever is happening. If Nigeria has any positive, we can't also excuse him. But the aspect we should pay attention is how the governors are managing our resources. He said many of the lands that were originally for agriculture has been turned to estate. The real estate developers, they are taking over and then chasing the farmers away. Whose interest is that? How many people can afford the houses? That is exactly what we should pay attention to. The governors, nobody is really scrutinizing them. Maybe because they are close to us and we are afraid to be in their bad books. I don't know. So that is that. And please, I just want to say this in rounding up. I called into one of your stations, one of your programs on Thursday, and I queried the integrity of the presenter of the Smart Kids show. That when a partaker in that program it seems she will get the 5 questions right. The presenter started delaying. Are you ready? Are you sure you are ready? Are you really sure? It's not compulsory that the program should give prizes if they don't want to give prizes. But it is not good. If the candidate has missed one question, she will flow normally. If the candidate said pass, she will flow normally. But when the candidate got 4 and then she started delaying, it is not fair. And she was saying I was shouting. I wanted to speak out my mind before she cut me off. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was also address that. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Address the issue that my brother just raised. Thank you very much for it. What we do on this program is analyze what is in the news. Before now, the issue of Makinde's housing estates had come up, and I, for one, condemned it. Look at Bayswater or Kiloruko Ori Agodi Gardens. 500 square meters. Is going for 150 million. Who is going to buy it? The indigenes of Oyo State, this conservative state. That is most unrealistic. The governor is not working in our interest. But because it is not in the news today, probably why we did not say anything about it. But we will not accept that kind of a program that isolates the people that donated their power to the governor. Why should the people of Oyo State not benefit from their land? So we don't have any. I don't belong to a political party. If you see me condemn Tinubu today, I will condemn Atiku tomorrow and Obi the next day. Any one of them that is in the news, or Governor Makinde, I don't have any permanent friends or enemies. I stand for Nigeria.
Right. Okay. So let me just thank you, Barrister. I just want to quickly address the last caller as well. I understand, as parents, we all want to our kids to excel. We want them to win, right? But the essence of the show is not just about winning; it's about learning. And we are trying to lay good example for children as well. So as much as the game does not go your way sometimes, we learn from it, accept it, and call again. Thankfully, it's Mondays through Friday, so there's always a chance to try again. And there are 5 questions that the kid has to answer within a specific time band, for them to win. So even if you get 4 out of 5, you cannot win. So I understand the urge to win and excel, but again, to the emphasis on learning and educating these children to be better ambassadors, because they are listening to us, they are watching us. So even if things don't go our way, we should not resort to shouting and trying to denigrate the presenter of the station. We should also try to understand that the show is about learning and educating these children and making them better ambassadors in the future. But thank you very much for your concern.
Toba,
it will be addressed. Yes.
Toba,
yes.
I think there is also the need to raise the point of the networks.
Yes.
Sometimes the networks can be ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what my brother is complaining of now may be a problem with the networks. The presenter may not be hearing what the other side is saying.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Yeah, it
but
does.
you may not know because you are listening on radio.
It does. Thank you. But thank you very much. We appreciate your feedback, and that's what makes us serve you better. Very quickly on Facebook, Fawole Femi says, morning 32 FM family, I agree with the position of Barrister on the attempted coup. Nothing has changed since the collapse of the First Republic. Nigeria has not learnt anything. The reasons that was responsible for 1966 coup is still manifesting in today's democratic government. Olatunbosun says, morning from Akpata. Today's program is very interesting. Hard truth and nothing else. So let's continue talking about Nigeria's problem and how to find a solution to it. What a beauty in democracy. I think I've taken this one. Yes, let me take this one from Owerri. Greed and avarice are the root causes of all this defection. Without opposition, democracy is meaningless. We are in a serious trouble in this country. A situation where a ruling party tries to silence and destroy the opposition, pushing the nation to a one-party state becomes dictatorship and no longer democracy. Shall we just be watching these people destroy our hard-earned democracy? These people don't even understand the implications of what they are pushing us into. Danger is looming in the country. Thank you very much. Quickly, Barrister, since we were talking about state governors earlier before that other call came in. So, Oyo State has been celebrating 50th year anniversary of its creation in 1976. It's been a week-long celebration. And yesterday there was a Thanksgiving service held at the Cathedral of St. Peter's, Eremo, Ibadan, to commemorate the 50th anniversary. And Governor Makinde spoke. Of course, Peter Obi was in attendance as well. He says that his tenure is ending in May next year, but members of his team are poised to continue the good work in the state in different capacities. And he says that his successor will emerge from his camp. They're very confident from the governor. Barrister.
Well, what the governor has said is not strange. It has become a norm, as a matter of fact, widely accepted by the political community, almost with a stamp of authority. We appear to have internalized the behavior, and the legislature appear not to see any problem inherent in the behavior as to elicit an appropriate response. We can only wait for the response of the opposition APC in the state, which I understand is very much poised for war.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very, very, very interesting race in the state, but we look forward to it, certainly. Thank you so much, Barrister, for joining us on Papers Review this morning. It's a very interesting one today, actually. Even though I'm inside the air-conditioned studio, I can feel the heat, of the conversation this morning. Thank you, callers. Thank you to those who also dropped their comments on Facebook. Because, I mean, that's the beauty of democracy, you have variant opinions at the end of the day, the ability to also express yourself regardless of your standpoint. So thank you so much for doing this with us this morning. Don't forget to join us every weekday, Mondays through Friday, from 6:30 to 7:30 on Papers Review. My name is OLORUNTOBA YUSUF. Coming up next is a Smart Kids show. Do stay with us on 32 FM 94.9. Bye for now.